Right. Okay. 23, 25. All right. Are we on? Yes. Oh, all right. Good evening. Welcome to the walk. Hi, everyone. Thank y'all for joining us today. I'm Evangelist Octavia Bryant, and soon we'll be joining lady co-host.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Lady Z.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am great. How are you?
I'm great. How was your day?
My day was great. It was great. Every day that I take a breath, I'm happy to be alive.
Yeah.
God gives me another chance to get it right.
It was a beautiful day. I was excited. I just want to let y'all know that I have been excited all day about getting here today. Um, to get my workout fitness on. We're still working on fitness for this month.
Yes.
Um, as you know, this month topic has been a new you in a new year. So we have been basically focusing on getting ourselves together and getting ourselves fit inside and out. So for the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the inside of the body. We've been talking about our spiritual life and our inward parts and cleansing it out. Last week we talked about detoxing.
Detox, yeah.
And so this week we will be talking about getting fit on the outside, shaping our outer body. Because as you know, over the last couple of weeks we were talking about how it all comes together and how we want our outward man to be as good looking as our inward man. So you know it should all complement one another.
Because what good is it to have your spirit working out wonderfully?
Yeah.
But when it's time to come to get on your knees and tarry a while, you can't tarry too long because your knees bad and
Can't
you run out of
breathe.
breath while you're praying. It just doesn't. It doesn't go together.
No,
It doesn't work.
That don't work. That don't work.
Problem.
That's a problem.
Or when
So you know what?
When you're trying to dance, you know how that music be going.
Yes.
And you dancing, and all of a sudden
You out of breath.
You're out of breath.
You gotta hold the chair.
Take a break.
Yes. Do a chair dance.
Yes.
I'm guilty, y'all, because I had to do a wall dance on Sunday. I was tired.
It's not good. I want to be able to raise everybody up in here. I used to do it.
I had to hold on to that wall. I was out of breath.
It's not good.
I know, and then you know, because I was used to walking 3 miles a day until school started, and then
3 miles a day.
I was walking 3 miles a day, and then when school started, my schedule shifted.
Yeah, and that happened.
Yes.
When I was unemployed, I was doing a P90X, right, and it just turned a P45 for me.
Hold on,
I'm guilty. I did not make it.
What's the P45?
It's supposed to be P90, meaning that it's supposed to be like performance 90 days. So it's supposed to be like a 3-month program.
Right.
And I only made it through 45 days.
At least she counted.
And then I ended up having a job, and I would work all day. And when I get home, I'm tired and I'm worn out.
Right. But she went halfway.
I did go halfway, and I saw a difference. But then all of a sudden,
there you go.
That devil got busy.
I think the words say, well, no, let me not gonna lie. That's not in the word, but we say 99 and a half.
It won't do.
But we see results from that 45.
I did, and everybody was complimenting me, but Lord, the devil busy.
I know, and then I ain't here because yesterday I was having one of my moments, and I have been wanting food for the last couple of days.
Most people do.
I know
have food.
And I think I'm on a food overload.
I'm just saying.
I think I'm on a food overload, and I just don't want food. But all I've been eating is sweets. That ain't good.
No, that's not good.
That ain't good. Because I had these cookies yesterday, and all I really had today was ice cream cone. So, you know, I'm going to have to work that out.
We're going to have to bring somebody in that
yeah, they're going to give me some tips that's going to help me. Because I can't do this thing.
But, okay, what scripture have we been looking at?
Scripture from today is going to be Matthew 23 and 25, which is the same scripture that we used last week. Yes. But last week we talked about the inside of the cup, when, you know, detoxing it and cleansing on the inside. So today we're going to be focusing on the outside of the cup and how to cleanse the outside of the cup and shape it up to hold that which is on the inside.
Yeah. So we're trying to make sure that we're fit to live.
Yes, and that's the topic for today, fit to live.
Yes.
So we can live long life, so we can have longevity. I'm happy. So who's gonna help us with this today?
Well, let me give you how I handle this person. We did a play together about 3 or 4 years ago, about 3 years ago,
Okay.
roughly. And during this play, I would notice that this gentleman in between scenes would do sit-ups and push-ups, and everybody else is eating pizza and stuff. He had his gallon of water. He would have his little tuna fish, and just I'm like,
girl, that's discipline right there.
Tell me about it. And so we would ask him questions. It turns out that he is not just trying to do something just to do something. He actually has a goal. He's passionate about fitness.
Well, that's good.
And so, without further ado, I would like to introduce to the Glow Network, to the W.A.L.K, Rock Living. Woo! We have to make a little more room because,
Wait,
Rock ain't no joke.
why you didn't put a rock in the middle?
Because.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening. Welcome to the
wife,
set. It'll be all
See,
right.
I'm married.
Okay, and here too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We don't want no mess.
Oh, no, none of that. We're going to send him home the same way he came, and we're going to send you a thank you note with him for allowing him to come and be a part of this show. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you, woman of God.
And you know what? He had to go to physical fitness.
Yeah.
Because with a name like Rock.
Yeah.
Rock Living.
And he is cut like a rock. Y'all don't see, y'all know y'all sit on there, but let me tell you in person, he cut. So
he ain't no joke.
He ain't no joke, for real though. So that discipline with you working out in between sets and stuff really helped out. But tell us a little bit about rock.
A little bit about rock. Well, I would say that my passion for fitness stems from me, my mom's overprotection for not letting me play sports. You see, I've always wanted to play football, basketball, run track. Well, mainly football. But my mom, she was always overprotective, didn't want me to get hurt. So middle school, I played basketball and I ran track, but my hoop skills were minimal. I was on the B team, so I wasn't good. Track, because I was tall and lanky, my coaches wanted me to run long distance. I wanted to run short distance. Because even at that age,
the cool people ran long, short distance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That, and then because I've always been fascinated with anatomy and physiology, I noticed even back then that sprinters, had the better physiques. They were the more muscular ones, whereas the long distance runners were just still tall and lanky.
Right.
And I wanted to change that. I didn't want to just stay tall and lanky. So I didn't really get into weights until I got into high school. And I'm not knocking. I love the high school I went to. I graduated from the W.A.L.K High School for Health Professions.
Yeah.
And anybody who's familiar with that school, we don't have an athletic program.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, that's strictly academic.
Yeah, it was strictly books. And I believe it was my sophomore year, they finally opened up a weight room. It was small, like a little cubby hole, but it had the essence of what we needed.
Right.
To try to get our buff on.
You probably had to go in one at a time, but that's all right.
Hey, dude, your 30 minutes is up.
That was it. You get this machine, you get this machine.
You gotta wait.
Press pull pass. So, but at the time, I didn't have the knowledge. I just saw what I saw in the magazine.
Yeah.
Back then you had the Flex magazines, Muscle and Fitness, things like that. But it wasn't until I got into college, when I graduated from Texas Southern, and my degree is in biology with a specialty in physical therapy, which is anatomy and physiology. And with that, I wanted to pursue physical therapy. Again, my fascination with anatomy and physiology is making the body better.
Right.
And I didn't go into it, but I saw fitness training as a way of me, attaining both of my goals.
So how long,
anatomy and physiology.
How long have you been training? I mean, been a trainer, I should say.
Let's see. I first got certified in '97.
Oh, so you're certified. See,
Yeah.
real deal.
See, he a certified trainer.
Deal.
Baylor Sports Medicine Institute.
All right. Hey, plug it. Check it out.
And it was an excellent program. It was the course took a couple of months to get through. You had a written exam, you had a practical exam, and thankfully I passed both of them. And I started training then. But at the time I was working at Bally's 24-hour fitness.
So you was always into it.
Right. I worked for the large chain gyms, but money wasn't coming in like I wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, they kept so much of it. Let me say that.
Mhm.
I was bringing in money to them, but they weren't giving me all my
Giving you the
money.
Right.
You know. So when I finally met the owner of a local franchise here in Houston, Fat Body Gym.
I've actually heard of it.
Fat Body Gym.
That body
It's,
gym.
by the name of John Mitchell, and he took me on as an independent contractor. And he taught me the business. He showed me more techniques, different strategies to grow my business. But at the time, I was being hard-headed. I didn't listen to everything, and I got out of it. And from there, I went into teaching. Utilizing my degree, I taught chemistry and physics, for a few years, and then did some science consultation for a while, and I got back into fitness full time in 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got recertified, and it's been on ever since.
Recertified. That means he got certified twice.
Okay.
But the thing is, everything I learned the first time was there the second time.
So
It was nothing
was
new under
easy.
the sun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because the body, one thing about the body is, even though they have these different little techniques of doing this and doing that, me, from my personal experience, it's the exercising that helps me lose the weight.
Right.
I mean, even all the fad diets out there,
No.
it's like, somebody can try this, somebody can try this, but it's
Right.
always, for me,
Right.
changing the way I eat and the exercise that helps me. Never fails.
And that's the thing about it. I never put anybody on a diet. Because one thing they taught us back in '97, the first 3 letters of the word diet.
Die. You gonna die at it.
That's pretty much it. So my thing is, when I either take on the prospect or receiving an inquiry, I always set up a fitness consultation. That's the first thing we do.
Okay, and in a consultation, kind of give us a quick little overview of what you need. Like if I were, or Octavia came in and said, hey, look, we're looking to get a physical trainer, fitness trainer, what do you ask? What's some of the typical questions?
Well, I always have you fill out a client profile sheet.
Okay.
Which kind of gives me a little, slight little medical history. Do you smoke? How often? Do you drink? How often? Do you have any medical conditions from the past, present? Have you been diagnosed with, any of these different conditions? Hypertension, diabetes, anything like that? Do you have any, previous pains from any accidents or anything like that? So once we get that cleared out the way, we'll talk about goals. Once we set goals, we're gonna first set a short-term goal. We're gonna look at a long-term goal, and we're gonna make sure they're realistic. That's the thing about it. Not everybody is meant to be a size 3 or 4.
Amen.
So
I ain't one.
No.
And that's the thing
Not
about
even
it.
when I was 3 or 4.
I didn't even do that when I was born.
And my thing, I'm gonna keep, as they say, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Well, keep it real. We like to keep it real.
One thing that I got to put out there for the people is, first of all, if you have any questions, you can call
281-272-1699.
So if you have any questions for, dealing with the fitness part of this, we're here. The telephone is right there. So if somebody calls, we'll be on it. We'll be able to answer it. Also, if you have questions or if you want to know more about your consultation and your physical fitness training, how could they get in touch with you?
Well, I can be reached at 832-641-3956. Or if you're on the north side and you're in the Greens Point area, at the Fat Body Gym location, which is...
That's where I know the name from.
That's it.
Yeah, it's right around
It's
the
in
corner.
the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The address is 12708 North Freeway, and you can easily walk in there, pick up a card of mine. If I'm not there, just give me a call, send me an email, we can set up a consultation at your earliest convenience.
Are they running any? If we were to join Fat Body Gym, would we? And is that Fat Body with a PH or a Fat Body?
Yeah, Fat Body.
Okay.
PHAT.
Okay, I was about to say. If we were to come to Fat Body, are they running any kind of specials? Because usually at the beginning of the year, most
Right.
gyms run a special because they're trying to get people in there.
Right.
So how would that work if we wanted to come and get, consultation from you or get you, or how would that work?
Well, because it's not a member-based gym,
Mm-hmm.
it's a personal trainer / client-based gym.
Mhm.
So we do have members who come in, just come in and do their own thing, and leave when they please. But each trainer would either follow, a price set list by the franchise itself, or some trainers may charge a cheaper price. Some trainers, trainers may, depending on the experience, may charge a more expensive price. So it just depends on the trainer themselves, who you're looking for.
Okay.
I have a question real quick,
Yes.
because you did mention that they could email you, but
Yes.
you didn't give your email address. You want to give your email address again?
My email address is pro period fit underscore roc@yahoo.com.
One more time.
pro period fit underscore roc@yahoo.com.
Because I know about having a fat body,
Right.
and not the good kind.
Well, see, we take you from fat, F-A-T,
To
to
P-H-A-T.
fat,
All
P-H-A-T.
right. That's what
pretty
I like.
hot and thick.
Let me ask you this. With you being a trainer, do you kind of tailor make the workout for that individual? Since you get the profile and you set that up,
Right.
do you kind of like, okay, well, I know she has a bad hip, and
Right.
you kind of do you?
And see, that's another whole reason for the consultation, because aside from filling out the client profile sheet, what we'll do, and I do this as a free service initially, to where we take your circumferential measurements, from head to toe basically, and then we take your body fat percentage. And I explain the difference as far as when you say you want to lose weight, what weight you want to lose. But at the same time, after we're done with that, I take you through a physical assessment. To actually see what you're capable of doing. Not everybody has the same range of motion. Not everybody has the same flexibility.
Right.
Not everybody has the same skill level and determination to get through everything that may be required. But my goal is to start you off at a point that's comfortable for you, and then progress you on from there. So, yeah, it's a tailor-made workout. And the thing is, one thing that all trainers should know is their client's body type and how to train for that body type.
That's good.
So, if one thing you may want to ask a trainer, ask them, what is my body type? And ask them how to train for that body type. And if they can't give you a clear-cut, definite answer, you may want to look elsewhere.
They may not be certified twice. You might want to check the credentials. I have a question. As far as food goes, of course you have the obvious, don't eat the junk food, don't eat but how important is your diet, meaning your eating habits, with relation to your workout? Do you kind of let people know? Like I said, you used to eat the tuna fish and stuff, and in the back, and like, what this dude doing? He's gonna eat just tuna fish out the can. No, he didn't do it. He was in the bowl. But
I was gonna say, was it the back? I've seen people eat the back, just the straight bag, and I'm like, I don't know how
How
y'all
to do
the
it.
pouches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
See?
They got flavor kind now.
Yeah, because
You
I like the
smoke
lemon
lemon
and
pepper?
pepper.
See?
Yes.
No mayonnaise. That's not
Dude.
good. See what I'm talking about? That's
Well,
discipline.
What the thing is, along with the assessment, I basically take you through a nutritional analysis. I just get you to tell me what you normally eat every day on a regular basis, how often, how much of it do you eat, because all that plays a factor. Because my motto for my business is making fitness a lifestyle, or making fitness a way of living. You plug in my last name. But with that, nutrition, I'm not saying that you can't work out and receive results without proper nutrition, but if you want faster results, the quickest possible results, you got to get the nutrition down right away. So I would say it is at least 75% of you attaining your goals. I mean, the workout, because the thing is, when you're working out, you're breaking down your muscles. When you're resting and feeding yourself, that's when your muscles are growing.
Okay.
And that's a whole other misconception I need to get past most of the women. When I break down as far as, building muscle and losing fat, they say, well, I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to get bulky.
Yeah.
Well, unless you have a serious hormonal imbalance of testosterone, to where you just produce it excessively, you're not gonna look like a man.
Oh, well, that's
You're
good
not gonna
news
look
right
like
there.
a man.
But let me ask you
Maybe
this.
I can use some weights to tone up these legs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and be still feminine.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a plus.
Yeah,
But let me
that's
ask
a
you,
plus.
what if? Because there are some women, and I say this for like I try to be transparent.
Mhm.
Now I am insulin resistant.
Okay.
And one of the things that I've been told is that without taking, my medicine, which is like equivalent to diabetic medicine,
Mhm.
is like metformin. If I don't take it, then my levels are weird. My
Mhm.
testosterone levels are not to the point where I'm a man, but
Mhm.
it's a little bit elevated
Right.
for me. So my question is, when you say that, would it have to be like producing a lot of testosterone, or for those women that are just a little chemically imbalanced, it has to be a lot of testosterone. But she
Yes.
has to be a man, basically.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
Because-
I'll make sure.
And the thing is, that's another thing about going back to the body type.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you have three main body types. They go from male or female.
Mhm.
You have ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. And
Okay. Yeah, break that
Right.
down for us,
Okay.
please.
Well,
Because all I know is apple, pear, banana. I'm just saying. Break that down for us. We
let me help you
listen.
out.
Yeah.
All right, as far as
Okay.
an ectomorph is someone who's just naturally skinny. I'm
Yeah.
sure you,
Okay.
I'm sure you know somebody who eats whatever they want,
That would
and
be
they just
powerful.
stay skinny. That's an ectomorph.
Oh.
All right. You have to train them
He's an
differently.
ectomorph.
Yeah, he's a.
Now, I'm sure you probably know some people who are just naturally muscular, whether it be male
Yeah.
or female. You know.
That's ectomorph.
So we know
Okay.
Pastor's watching.
He's one of the
Hilarious.
three.
That's ectomorph. Okay, but muscular people. Someone that's
Right.
naturally muscular.
Yeah.
And you say that's for men and women, right?
Right. Most men and women that you see that are actual professional bodybuilders
Mhm.
are mesomorphs.
Oh, okay.
They can go and lift weights, whether it be light or heavy,
Mhm.
and just gain muscle.
Okay.
I mean, not to say that, supplementation and nutrition isn't a factor,
Mhm.
but there's just some people who are just naturally
Make it
prone
easier,
to get
yeah.
muscle.
Oh, okay.
Whereas an endomorph is someone who's more prone to get fat and or muscular. Well, not say and or, but fat and muscle.
Okay, I just found out my
Because-
body type. Thank you for that information.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to clear up any confusion, because the reason why I say fat and muscle, in order to carry around so much fat, you have to have a certain amount of muscle.
Mhm.
Just kind of making sense.
So that makes sense when football players, when they are not active anymore,
Right.
they kind of get a little chunky
Right.
because they have the body mass, but
They're not stimulating their bodies like they used to on the
Right.
football field.
Right.
once again, if you'd like to call for any kind of questions or whatever, even if you want to call just for prayer or whatever, we have a prayer line, but our church number is 281-272-1699. And since we have this physically fit trainer here, if you would like to ask him any questions, you can feel free to call that number. Also, since he is a professional trainer, he does have a business. He is certified
Yes.
two times. If you would like to get some more information about his consultation, what number can they call you?
I can be reached at 832-641-3956.
Got any more questions?
No. Oh, yes, I do. Yes,
Okay.
I do.
What
Yes,
you
I
got?
do. I have this issue with midriff excess weight and excess weight on the thigh.
Mhm.
Can you assist on something quickly? What we can do to
Okay, well,
rid of it?
let me ask you a question. How long did it take you to have that midriff problem?
I was born with a midriff. Honestly, I came out the womb with it. I seen the baby picture.
I'm an endomorph.
I have been working and trying to rid of it for multiple years.
I have to, and it gets to a point where you just get frustrated, and you like forget it. I can do 50 million sit-ups and crunches and just.
See, that's the thing, though.
Doing the wrong
You
thing.
can't rely on just sit-ups and crunches.
Okay.
I mean, I would say, with my clients, let's say train them 3 to 4 days out the week, we may work on abs directly, maybe once. And that's maybe for 10, 15 minutes.
I was like that P90X thing.
And
Yeah.
that's
And I didn't finish.
Yeah. P45.
Yeah, my P45.
P45.
45X.
Wow.
It got X out.
Because I mean, there's so many other things you can do,
Mhm.
you know, with your body other than just concentrating on that one core area to slim down your waist. And that's a big misconception because your abdominals, you know, obliques are muscles too, and they will grow just like any other muscles if you work them hard enough. But the thing is, you don't want to work them to the point to where they get bulky. And that's where a lot of people make a mistake because usually for most men and women, the midsection is the area where you have the largest fat deposits.
Mhm.
You know, and because you're building muscle up under that, and those are that's the last area you're going to see the most significant difference. You may feel like it's expanded, or you know, if you don't see a difference at all, sometimes people's weight they get bigger, simply because they're focusing on right. Okay, I got to get all these crunches, obliques, and if that's all they do, their muscle is going to grow, and that's going to expand. By expanding, it's going to make your waist expand because you still have those large fat cells sitting outside the muscle. You don't want that.
No, I want that.
So focus on reducing the fat cells. That's when nutrition plays a part. Because in order to get that 6-pack, that 8-pack, 12-pack, it starts in the kitchen.
And not with that DIE. It. And one more question, and if you can show us a couple of moves, we'd greatly appreciate it. But I noticed that when I mentioned bad diets, you cringe. So what is your kind of your take on those fad diets? Even though I probably have a feeling how you feel about it.
You gotta change your eating habits. You know, I mean, you have to have healthier choices, and you have to eat smaller, more frequent meals. You know, the thing is, I mean, most of us are, you know, used to hear the whole 3 meals a day, and you can even get by with that. You know, with a couple of snacks in between. The thing is, you gotta watch portion size.
Right.
You have to watch a portion size. And people always say, well, is the portion size of your fist?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the size of the palm of your, what you can fit in the palm of your hand and still touch your fingers. That's a portion size.
Can I use your hand to
That's,
measure?
that's not Green Lux portion.
No,
See.
it ain't green.
No, that's not Grand Lux portions. But I would think that if we did go somewhere and they had the dinner and had big portions,
Mhm.
couldn't we just like, I've heard this helps. I don't know for sure because, you know, of course I, seldom try. But if I were to tell them, okay, give me a to-go box from the jump,
Yes.
I can already divide out
Yes.
my extra. But I said I don't
Yes.
do this often, but I'm gonna probably start trying. I'm gonna start doing it
Yes.
because I want to change my eating habits.
Right.
I'm at a point now, and you can answer this. As you get older, your metabolism slows down.
Oh, naturally.
And so I'm 39. I know I don't look it. I'm 39, so I know. Yes, thank you. Y'all late. But my metabolism is slowing down, and so I want to change my eating. I've stopped drinking so much soda. And that was a big thing for me.
Yeah. That
And
carbonation is.
Yeah, and so now I want to stop eating deep fried foods.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
going.
Oh, that extra grease.
That's gonna hurt.
Deep fried.
Yeah, but I gotta stop. I gotta do it. Yeah,
I got to get up.
So all that grease is up in the meat and everything.
Hold
It's
on.
not
Where you
just
put it
light
like
fried.
that?
It's all up in the meat, down to the bone.
Where you put it? You gotta put it like that.
Okay.
That'll help me stop eating it though.
No.
But, I mean, but one thing I
Because
will
when I was
say.
working at Popeyes, I ate fried chicken almost every day. I lost weight, but let me tell you
How old
how.
were you?
I was just a few years younger.
Uh,
About 5 years younger.
Okay.
But let me tell you, and this is the thing. Even though yes, I did lose the weight, but I didn't lose the weight because I was working out or it was healthy. It was actually from stress. So that's not a good thing.
no.
No. But I did lose weight even though I was eating that fried chicken every day.
Stress.
Well, if you have time,
Yeah.
the last few minutes of last 10 minutes of the show or something, you can show us a couple things.
That's
Then we
it.
can start it. Why you get nervous?
Hold on, y'all.
I need you to have a little bit more energy. As you can see, we brought our little workout stuff.
I came prepared.
Why is her phone in her case matching?
Okay.
I'm coordinated.
She is really coordinating today.
The reason I keep doing it is
So those of you that are watching, feel free to join in with us. Yeah. I wish I was here to help me get up off this floor if I fall out, but pray for me if I
and I think
pass
that's
out. Okay. You got me?
I got you.
So glad.
turn out.
I did bring my bottle of water.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But you gonna show us?
Water is mandatory. I'm gonna show you a basic warm up.
Okay. Basic warm up.
So we're gonna start off just walking in place.
Okay, I can do
Walking in
that.
place.
Okay.
And the purpose of a warm up just to get the blood circulating through your body, get your joints loose. You don't have any music? That's okay. That's okay. You don't need any
You
music.
know, I can find some. I got it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Now we're gonna take this walk to a light jog. It's real simple.
Oh, I'm glad I stopped by there.
I know you didn't. Come on here.
I'm gonna get us some music.
Pastor got you.
That's some sad stuff. I'll tell you.
Light job.
Come on, y'all.
Y'all step up a little bit.
Okay, step up. Okay, well, Lord, what you
Come
want?
here,
y'all some
music
music
up
up
in
in
here.
What you
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that. I'm scared.
I'm just want to make sure I get room.
He's like, you
Still
finna
sing.
He's like, we
That's
finna
all right. I ain't got to be singing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
You're gonna do some basic jumping jacks.
baby, jump in there. All right.
Hey.
Basic jumping jacks.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Okay, I'm okay.
Taze off.
Hold on, y'all. 'Cause I can't.
Separate. Oh, separate.
You doing it?
Okay.
Get those arms up. It's like being in your elbow.
Oh, okay.
Keep your core tight. And your abs in your lower back. You don't really keep your thing tight. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out.
Cool down.
No, I'm not doing that. You're gonna do what they call upright rotation. Start off, just bring your knees up.
Yeah, when you get in the front, so you can't see me when I'm talking.
Bring your knees up as high as you can. Bring your arms up.
Ain't this a sign of surrender?
You're gonna rotate.
Wait already?
You're gonna rotate your knee to your your elbow to your opposite knee.
Alright.
So if your left knee is up, your right elbow goes to it, and vice versa.
Oh, Lord, yeah, I need to go to the gym.
Now let your knees come straight forward, and let your upper body rotate. Your upper body rotating.
I'm rotating.
You're rotating.
I'm rotating.
You're not doing showgirl kicks. We ain't, nah.
So you talking about me? I'm rotating.
Knees up. Knees up.
Is that P90?
Knees up. Knees up.
I thought I got
Knees
seven.
up.
Oh, there you go.
Keep your knees straight up. Knees straight up. Don't cross your body.
Oh, okay.
Turn your body to your knee.
Okay.
Y'all about to pass out.
Keep going. Real basic.
Don't laugh.
No, that's so. Our supporter is in here now. Y'all keep praying for me.
Here, we're gonna do what's called a 3-strike squat.
Uh-oh.
3 strikes.
No, you need to get over here.
Alright, you get in front.
Yeah, he said squat.
Hey, wait for me. I hands up. Just follow me. 1, 2, 3, and squat. Go to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Squat. 1, 2, 3. Squat. 1, 2, 3. Squat. 2, 3. Squat. When you squat, make sure you're pushing your hips back so you keep your back straight. Squat. 1, 2, 3. Squat. 1, 2.
Now notice he has his hands together.
Squat.
Yes.
1. I mean, you can be together or separate. This is a preference for me.
That's the Beyonce style.
Wow. 1.
Any excuse not to do it.
Let's get 2 more.
2 more.
2 more. Oh, he was speeding the music.
Okay, one more time. One more time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Jog it out. Everybody move. From here,
All right.
Oh, I'm over this.
we're gonna take it down to the floor. And then you slide step toe touches or slide step forward touches.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take it down.
Oh. Hey.
Step out to the side. Keep your back straight as you go down. So step out wide.
Keep your back straight. They not keeping their back straight, right?
I see why too many.
They not going all the way down, right?
To the floor. Get down, take it down. Get down, take it down.
She made me laugh, y'all.
Alright.
Walk it up.
Try it out.
Walk it out, he say. Walk it out.
And then do some front kick. Front kick, she's just here. Keep your body straight. Don't lean back and kick. Keep your core tight.
Arms up.
Arms up.
Get him.
Kick it in the front door.
Fit for life.
Feel good?
Fit to live.
That's your warm up.
Y'all,
You wasn't even busy.
y'all, if y'all are serious about getting in shape,
Get ready.
getting kind of
Nose
lean.
out through your mouth.
Okay.
Diaphragmatic breathing.
I'm gonna end no more. Okay. If y'all are y'all serious about getting fit to live, I highly recommend Rock Living.
You see, I can do it.
Please, because you got,
Get it.
bruh, can you give them your number?
Okay. Once again, my name is Rock Living. I can be reached at 832-641-3956, or you can email me, PRO_FIT_ROC@yahoo.com.
And he's at Fat Body Gym.
Fat Body Gym.
Located off of 45, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
12708
Matter
York
of fact,
Freeway.
isn't it on the other side of Greens Road?
Yeah, right
Between
there.
Greens and is that Crocodile?
Yes. Well, Rankin.
No, exactly where it is.
Yeah.
What's
If you
the
get to,
hours that you
Just give me a
If you
call.
get to Wells Fargo Bank, you don't went too far. Turn around and go
There
back.
you go. Yeah, just give me a call. I have flexible hours,
Yeah.
Monday through Saturday. Rarely do I train on Sundays. That's my day of rest.
Amen.
I
Amen.
chill.
And today gonna be my rest day because I'm gonna go rest because I'm for real tired.
And that wasn't even a good 10 minutes.
I'm trying to tell you, so that just tells you that I'm really need
And
to go.
as far as prices go, you would discuss that when they call
Yeah,
and work
come in
that
with a
out.
consultation. I'll see what your budget is.
Okay.
You let me know what you can afford. We'll work something out.
All right. Well, Rock, we thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. And I do have group rates available also.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to just be individual group training, well, personal training.
okay.
If you have a small group of like 3 to 5, you come in all at one time.
Well, we're actually, I'm glad you said it, we're actually getting ready for our Shaping God's Glory at our church.
Mhm.
And so we've discussed trying to get together and get a group together. So we might come see you very soon.
Do that. Do that.
Thank you.
I won't be
Appreciate
participating.
you.
What that you want?
I made it. Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you for tuning in to the walk, where we worship and live kingdom.
Yeah, that's what we
She's
do.
still out of breath.
Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
worship and live kingdom, and then Rock gonna get us fit that we can live long life. Yes, thank y'all.
Thank you.
See y'all next week.